season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Just keeping the play alive. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Here's Prescott.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On second down, Elliott.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is a Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Again, it's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Prescott off play action.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Now a throw here to his running back. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. From the 29, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 15 carries, 75 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Justin Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Prescott to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try and run for it without it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First down, Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bryan Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. But now this offense comes back out onto the field.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Elliott running right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Bryan Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly.
This is caught inside the 15. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fielded at the 33. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd and 2.
Purdy, he's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And they'll get this down around the 47-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Purdy.
He finds his man, complete. It's Graves.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. On his way to a monster
monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Prescott.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And this one too low.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, we're in the latter stages of...
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
56 yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Kyle Pitts.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Bryan Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. But they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Prescott now from the 50. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. With the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
To throw again on second down. Prescott.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Micah Parsons coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Prescott.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run it with Elliott. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. Now the 49ers are going to get the football back. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On third down, it's Purdy. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Pressure comes and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Inside give to Elliott. Able to slither by. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Prescott now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Going right back to Ferguson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Taken in at the 22. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now here come the Cowboys.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott.
They're going right back to Hamler. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Prescott on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
One last shot now for Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had